The US just slapped huge tariffs on the EU, and the ripple effect is global. Here are the top 10 countries feeling the heat. If you want to understand how global politics affects your local economy, stick around. Hit the subscribe button if you want more breakdowns like this. Like the video and leave a comment if you want us to break down which countries might benefit from this mess. Let's get into it. Number 10 is Poland, where tariffs hit machinery and manufacturing hard. Polish factories face higher export costs, forcing tough choices, absorb losses or risk losing competitiveness. Small and medium businesses, vital to Poland's growth, are especially vulnerable. For Poland, this is a test of economic resilience and its place in global trade. At number 9, Belgium's trade-driven economy feels the strain, especially at the port of Antwerp. Tariffs slow down logistics and hit signature exports like chocolate and beer, threatening small businesses. Belgium is pushing for a unified EU response while trying to protect its own trade-dependent economy. Number 8 is Sweden, where tariffs disrupt high-tech exports, automotive parts, steel, and machinery. Companies like Volvo face rising costs and supply chain headaches. The Swedish government urges de-escalation, seeing tariffs as a threat to the open trade that drives their economy. Sweden is now strengthening ties with other regions, hoping for a resolution. Spain lands at number 7, with its agricultural sector. Olive oil, wine, cheese hit hardest. Farmers face canceled orders and unsold goods, threatening rural livelihoods and cultural traditions. The government seeks new markets and EU support to offset losses. For Spain, it's a fight to protect both economy and heritage. Number 6 is the Netherlands, where the port of Rotterdam amplifies the impact of tariffs on trade and logistics. Dutch cheese and flowers now face higher barriers in the US, hurting efficient producers. The Dutch are vocal critics of tariffs, working to innovate and find new markets. Italy at number 5 sees its Made in Italy brand, cheese, fashion, motorcycles, targeted. Small artisanal businesses struggle as US sales drop, threatening centuries-old traditions. The government lobbies for EU support while businesses pivot to Asia or absorb costs. For Italy, this is a battle for economic and cultural survival. Number 4 is the UK, facing tariffs just after Brexit. Key exports like Scotch whiskey and textiles are hit, compounding uncertainty for British industries. The government seeks exemptions and tries to define its new global role. For the UK, tariffs are a major obstacle in its post-Brexit journey. France takes third place with wine, cheese, and aerospace industries in the crosshairs. Tariffs drive up prices/exports and threaten jobs from Bordeaux to Toulouse. France leads calls for a strong EU response, framing the dispute as a challenge to European sovereignty. For France, it's about defending both economic interests and political principles. Germany is runner-up, with its export-driven economy, especially cars and machinery, directly targeted. Tariffs and threats of more create uncertainty, forcing companies to rethink investments and jobs. The government seeks diplomacy, but faces pressure to take a tougher stance. For Germany, this is a fundamental challenge to its economic identity. At number 1 is Ireland, where US multinationals dominate the economy. Tariffs disrupt pharmaceutical and tech exports, threatening jobs and tax revenues. Iconic Irish food and drink, whiskey, butter, are also hit hard. Ireland's government is urgently seeking relief as the stakes couldn't be higher. These tariffs are reshaping trade, jobs, and alliances across Europe. The long-term effects could mean new supply chains and shifting global power. Which country's story surprised you most? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more straight-up analysis.